Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to all my students. Okay, for maths lesson today, right? So we continue our lesson. Okay, right. So look at this one. Okay, we are going to continue our lesson. Please, if you have a maths textbook, open to page 194. Okay, so look at this example 6. Example 6 here. Okay, the question is determine the gradient of the coordinates given. Okay, A. Okay, point L coordinate is 4, 0 and point M coordinate is 0, x. Okay, so how to find the gradient for this 2 point for the okay. So we have to use the formula. Remember the formula to find the gradient equal to what? Equal to do you remember gradient? You can use the formula equal to gradient equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, or you can use another formula, this one, gradient equal to negative y-intercept divided by x-intercept. Okay, so for this one, okay, you can use the formula for the gradient, which is equal to negative y-intercept divided by x-intercept. So you have to identify what is the value for the y-intercept and what is the value for the x-intercept. So y-intercept equal to x, okay, because of here, okay, y-intercept. To find the value of y-intercept, it is the value of x equal to 0. So this one, point M, value of x equal to 0, then x here is y-intercept. And to find the value of x-intercept, the value of y equal to 0. So point L here, the value of y is 0, so x-intercept equal to 4. So x-intercept equal to 4, then the gradient equal to negative y-intercept divided by x-intercept. So equal to negative 8 divided by 4 equal to minus 2. Okay, so the answer is minus 2. All right, now look at B. So given to you the 2 point there, the point G coordinate is minus 3, 0, and coordinate K coordinate is 0, 9. So you can use the formula to find the gradient here, which is the formula is negative y-intercept divided by x-intercept. Okay, so y-intercept, it is equal to 9 here because the value of x equal to 0 here for the point K here. And the value for x-intercept, it is equal to minus 3 because as you can see for point G here, the value of y equal to 0. All right. Okay, so the gradient equal to minus y-intercept divided by x-intercept. So substitute y-intercept equal to 9, so minus 9 divided by x-intercept equal to minus 3, so divide by minus 3. Then equal to 3. Okay, because minus you divide by minus equal to positive. So 9 divided by 3 equal to 3. So 3 is the answer for B. All right. Okay, next. Okay, so look at this example 7. Example 7 here. The question is, calculate the gradient of a straight line AB and PQ based on the diagram on the right. Based on this diagram, right? Okay, so how to solve this one? So how to find the gradient AB? So AB, this line AB, So as you can see in the diagram here, for the line AB, the value for the x-intercept equal to minus 3. Okay, here, minus 3 here. And the value for the y-intercept equal to minus 2 here. Okay, so gradient, use the formula. Gradient, the symbol for the gradient is smaller m equal to minus y-intercept divided by x-intercept. So the gradient AB equal to minus y-intercept equal to 2. So minus 2 divided by x-intercept equal to minus 3, then equal to, so minus divided by minus equal to positive, so equal to 2 over 3. Okay, so the answer is 2 over 3. Okay, for question 2, gradient PQ. So for the gradient PQ, okay, you have to identify based on the diagram here, the value for the y-intercept equal to 3, and the value for the x-intercept equal to 3 also. Okay, so the gradient PQ, okay, you can use the formula equal to minus y-intercept divided by x-intercept, so equal to minus 3, okay, because 3 y-intercept, divided by 3, because 3 here is also x-intercept. So minus 3 divided by 3, you will get equal to minus 1. So the answer is minus 1. Right. Okay, right. Okay, all right. Now look at this one. Okay, please refer to this diagram. We have the two graph. Okay, the two graph of graph AB. The first graph, the m smaller m refer to the value of the gradient. The value of the gradient for the first graph equal to 2. The value for the gradient for the second graph equal to 4. So m equal to 4. So if you compare these two graphs, which one have a more value of the gradient? Surely the second graph, because m equal to 4. So you can see this is the type of the graph which is have the higher gradient. So if you calculate the angle here, the second graph angle here compared to the first graph angle here. So this angle is bigger compared to this angle. Okay, the more the straight line AB approach the y-axis, okay, the greater the gradient value and vice versa. Okay, this one, okay, line AB is near towards or approach to y-axis compared to the line, the graph AB here. Okay, okay, that's why the gradient of this graph AB is more compared to the gradient of the graph AB for the first graph. Okay, okay, thus the greater absolute value for of the gradient, the steeper of the straight line. So this one is more steeper compared to this one. All right. Okay, any point in a straight line that is parallel to the x-axis has the common y coordinates. Thus, the gradient is 0. Okay, this one. Okay, if you calculate the gradient equal to 0, so the graph, it is like this. Okay, as I mentioned to you before this. Right, so the graph is like this, a straight line, and the straight line here is parallel to the x-axis. And the x-coordinate for any 2 points in a straight line that is parallel to the y-axis is the same. Okay, this will give an undefined gradient. Okay, this one. All right. Okay, let's say if you calculate the value of the gradient, then you will get the answer is undefined or infinity. All right, this one, the symbol for the infinity. All right, or undefined. Okay, the shape of the graph, it is like this, a straight line which is parallel to the y-axis. Okay, so you have to remember the shape of the graph if the value of the gradient is infinity or undefined. Okay, and also if the shape of the graph, if the value of the gradient equal to 0, like this. All right. Okay, now look at this one. Example X. Okay, identify the straight line that has the gradient value of positive, negative, 0, or undefined in the diagram below. Justify. Okay, so how to do this one? Right, so look at the first one, the gradient of a straight line ij. So ij here, okay, this because starting I to j, from I to j, all right, like we climb the stair or climb the hill or mountain, it is So we call this one, the value of the gradient is positive. Okay, the gradient of straight line ij, mn are positive because the line are inclined to the right. So this one inclined to the right. So if the line is inclined to the right, the value of the gradient will be negative. So ij and also mn here same. And for the straight line GH, EF, KL, okay. So the value of the gradient for that straight line, okay, for the line EF, GF, and KL are negative because the line are inclined to the left, inclined to the left. Or just like we go down from the stair or go down from the mountain or hill. Okay, so the gradient is negative. The value of the gradient will be negative. And the gradient for the line AB, this one, if like this, so remember the value of the gradient, it is equal to 0. If the straight line is parallel to the x-axis, so the value of the gradient will be equal to 0. And for the line PQ, like this, you will get like this. And this line is parallel to the y-axis, so the value for the gradient is infinity or undefined. Okay. All right, class. Okay. All right. So, yeah. One more thing, Now look at this one, example 9 here. Okay, determine the gradient of the 4 straight line in the diagram on the right. State the line with the highest and lowest gradient. Give the reason. So you have to look at this one. The straight line with a different color here. So which one is if the highest gradient? So as you can see here, the highest gradient, it is which one? So the line the line MN. Line MN have the highest gradient because it is near to the y-axis. It is more approach to the y-axis. And also, if we calculate the angle, start from the x-axis to this graph, this angle is bigger compared to any angle of the others line. All right. So line MM have a greater gradient compared to the others line. Okay. So this one, straight line MN is a straight line that has the highest gradient and it is more vertically inclined. The straight line OJ, which one OJ? OJ is the straight line that has the smallest gradient because it is more horizontally inclined. OJ, this line OJ, if you calculate the angle here, okay, the angle from this line toward the x-axis, the value of this angle is smaller compared to the angles of others line. Okay, so the line OJ have the smallest gradient compared to the others line. Okay, all right, class. So that's all for our lesson today. All right. So for your homework today, all right, I want you to do the question. Yeah. This one. Okay, for your homework today, please do question self-practice 10.1, page 200. Please answer question 5. Do question 5, A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Okay, please do this one in your math exercise too. Okay, if you have any question, okay, you can ask me, message me in the Telegram. Okay, all right. So that's all. Thank you, class.